Do you think a girl making more money than a guy is like a issue?
For me, if a girl is making money and
she's the breadwinner, she makes
making
the
more money than me, I'm going to be less attracted.
Do you think guys and girls can be friends?
That's it, right?
That's the
Good question. And what's your response?
My response.
No, hold on.
It's not that funny.
Hey guys, welcome to E.
Jay.
C.
Acceleration. Take two.
No, we can't do that takes. Hey guys, thank you for joining us for another episode of EJC. EJC show today. We're gonna talk about a few different subjects, and it should be good. You know.
Yeah, it should be.
I don't want to start with a certain. We're gonna end up talking about Trump again in this, and I don't want to start there because we've just talked about it so much at this point. I want to start somewhere else. Why don't we start with this FaZe Lacy stuff that's going on? And like you said, we were talking about it a little bit before we started. It is a little bit juvenile or childish,
right.
or teen kind of vibes to it, but it's what's trending is what people are talking about, and there's a different way I wanna talk about it and leverage. First of all, give you guys a little background on what happened. FaZe Lacy, he's a part of FaZe. He's a streamer. He does, I don't even know what kind of content. I guess he just reacts. I don't know. Game. I think he games. Probably a gamer. He looks like a gamer.
Explain what a gamer is.
Somebody who plays games and they stream themselves playing like Fortnite or game.
And they do well doing that.
Yeah, they make money. He actually got leaked that he made. He was complaining about working a 9 to 5 and the money, and he got leaked that he was making like $40,000 a day, and then people were like, "Bro, what are you talking about, dude?" Like he was sitting there complaining about the struggles of stuff, and then he accidentally showed his how much he was making.
So he's a phony.
And he was like, "Did I just do that?" And he was like, "Bro, you're making like I think it came out to like 3.2 mil a year."
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely shouldn't be complaining about money. But anyways.
So he's a phony.
No, I wouldn't say he's a phony. It's just
a fraud.
A fraud is a better word.
He's trying to connect with people, and it just wasn't hitting. But because you can't connect with broke people when you're making 3.2 million.
Maybe you've been there before?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's completely
true.
Yeah, off. But anyways, this guy records, I guess, gaming content, and, he was dating this girl named Darla. And so apparently from the story that I looked into, she had been cheating on him for months with her ex. What was his name? Do you remember his name? Her ex's name? I don't remember his name. Sean or something?
No, it was...
Whatever his name was. Whatever his name was.
I know it. I can't think of it.
I just can't think of it right now. I know it too. But with this dude and his cameraman, Lacy, the one that was getting cheated on, his cameraman knew about it the whole time. And they were kind of faking that they were cousins so that she could go out and cheat. And she could just say, "Oh, I'm staying at my cousin's house," his cameraman.
And he signed an NDA, right?
He signed an NDA, so he couldn't talk about it.
How long were they together for?
I don't know, honestly.
You figure over a certain amount of time, the guy's going to find out unless he's just completely oblivious. How
do you not?
How are you going to be spending the night at your cousin's every night? Isn't that a little weird?
I don't know if it was every night, but it probably was
every weekend.
Yeah,
it's a little bit weird still.
Well, apparently that it wasn't just. Well, I mean, she was using him for more than just.
You would catch on.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean.
But love makes people blind sometimes. So he got this attractive girl, and he's feeling good about himself, and that sometimes that can make you ignore some things that are warning. And even
absolutely,
and even his friends, all of his friends, Aiden Ross, other people in FaZe, Speed, all these people were like, "Yo, your girl's wilding. You need to."
And he didn't believe them.
He didn't believe him, or he didn't want to believe it, or he didn't look into it. Maybe in the back of his head,
well,
he
did
knew.
He say, "Hey guys, you're wrong. I know her. she loves me.
No, he didn't actually. There was a video where Aiden was talking to both of them, and this is where we'll kind of transition a little bit. And he was saying, "Yo, hey Darla, do you have any guy friends?" And she was like, "Yeah, I do." And he was like, "You don't think it's a little weird? Like, what do you think about that?" To Lacy, and Lacy was like, "I don't think guys and girls can be friends." She was like, "Yeah, they can, or whatever." But so all his inner circle was warning him about her the whole time, and he didn't listen. Found out she was cheating on him for 4 to 6 months or whatever the time frame was.
Sounds like a lot of guys.
Well, and that led me to the thought of the question that Aiden was asking, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about from this, because that whole stuff, like you said, is drama, teenage drama, cheating here and that. It's whatever it is.
Yeah.
I wanted to get more into the conversation of what Aiden asked, and asked that: do you think guys and girls can be friends?
That's it, right?
That's the
question. Good question. And what's your response?
My response, I think yes. I have female friends, and
You just want sexual relations with them.
No.
You don't.
Okay, so like you said, we're going to have to break this down. Because I want to really have a deep talk about this and get to the point of where all this is at. So why do you say, John, I'll just ask you, why would you say guys and girls cannot be just friends or friends?
I didn't say that.
What do you think? What do you think?
I did not just say that.
You didn't just say that, but you've said that in the past. I've heard you say that.
I think they can be friends, but as a guy, you're always going to have that thought in the back of your head. What if this could be a thing? Or what if,
Right.
So if this could be a thing?
What if you're not attracted to her?
She's like ugly?
No,
like,
not ugly.
In your eyes.
Not ugly, but you're just not, I mean, so this is another conversation. You can find someone like attractive, like they're attractive, but you don't have that connection with them on a relationship
and you can
type
find
level.
Somebody ugly, and if you get to know them well enough, that you're like,
I like them,
Yeah, I like that person. If I like a girl enough to be her friend, I probably, you know what I mean, like her enough. Because as I get to know her, if she's my friend,
if you're a friend, there's something you like about her.
Yeah, there's things I like about her, so I'm gonna be attracted to her more and more.
And I never thought about it that way. You never brought that point up in our previous conversation.
It's a good point, right?
It is a good point. Because
the video came on, I was like...
If you're friends with somebody, that does mean you do like them in some capacity. Because why would you be friends with them? Why would you spend time with somebody you don't like?
Yeah, absolutely.
But for me, I think it's about respect. So if you and a certain person have a friendship, maybe because they could be in another relationship with somebody else, or or you could be in a relationship. I think it's about respect and boundaries, and there's certain boundaries you're not going to cross being friends. You know, so I think that of course, like you can be friends. Like it just wouldn't make sense to not be able to be in my mind, because I've always had female friends. So in my mind, it's like I think you can be attracted to even have a friend and you think they're attractive, but there's a line you don't cross.
I think that's why you have female friends and I don't.
Because why?
Because of that. Because you're like, okay, I don't know.
And
some things you wouldn't do just because you wouldn't want to like ruin the friendship.
That's exactly right. It's like you're friends, and then it becomes more, and then it doesn't work out.
Yeah, and then you don't have a friend or a relationship out of it, so you just lost a good person.
Right.
Before that point, though, I'm always like open about it. Like, I don't become like super close with the girl, like as friends.
Yeah.
I always let them know what's up first.
Yeah, actually, John had a recent event. He's talking from experience.
But I don't. But see, and that's I think it depends on the guy, right? Because some guys like you are like. You are. How do I say? You explain it, dude. I don't know. I don't want to talk for you.
What are you talking about? I don't.
When it comes to like females, right? Like you said, if you're friends with them, there's something you're attracted by them, and you are,
Into
kind of
them.
Yeah, you're into them. With me, it's like not necessarily like the case. Like I can think somebody's attractive, be friends with them.
I can't.
And so
I'm always gonna have that thought because I like them as a person, and it's gonna grow, and grow, and I'm gonna be like, I love this girl.
What?
No.
I mean, love them, yeah, but not like that.
Like I wanna
Not like
give this
that.
girl a hug or
All right,
something,
here
like
it
in
is.
an intimate way.
Here it is.
What I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but that doesn't always mean. Go ahead.
Listen, as a guy, men are dogs.
Okay,
For the
not all men.
I was about to say not all, but
This guy.
deep down, they want to express their like or love to this person.
Right, but like I said, that's where it comes to boundaries. Because like you were saying, your point in the past when we've had this conversation is, if you had your friend, your girl that's a friend, whoever that may be, if they said, "Hey, come over, let's I want to do something,"
You're coming over.
You're coming, and I hear you, but
You are coming over.
listen. That's first of all, again, it's about boundaries. So if you have those boundaries, you're gonna be like, no.
Okay, but let's say your friend hit you up, like. Hey,
I mean, you can name a person. I'll bleep their name out.
Like let's go out sometime.
Who?
And they're your friend.
Give me a live real life example.
Tell me friends. Okay.
You know me.
All right, Kylie.
Me and Kylie, that's different. It's different because like, yeah, we're friends. Like,
exactly. No, you're done.
I wouldn't do that now because of other things. But
Yeah.
but
come on.
that's different.
Are we serious right now?
It's different though, because before we even became friends, I already liked her like that, and we had already
What about you?
Again, that was more of a revenge thing.
Revenge, oh man.
Not revenge. One of my friends.
Dude, you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna bleep them out though.
Like you're gonna have to put something over my
Yeah,
mouth
so
when
they
I
don't
say that.
Yeah, I will. But yeah.
Relive.
Okay, so me and right. We
Stop saying her name.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna bleep it. But less bleeping.
Cover his mouth.
We.
His lips.
I mean, yeah, we were friends, but I mean,
Come on.
I had to get some. I didn't have to get revenge, but I had that that thought.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about somebody. Well, yeah, those are
Because
good
somebody-
examples because you did have relations with them
Yeah, but
in an intimate way.
right before the friend, like me and now, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but y'all were friends for how long before?
I mean, I knew about her. I wouldn't say we were friends for that long. Maybe like 6 months.
I mean, come on. It's not adding up.
But we were. Okay, I gotta add some context. I can't add context because somebody might watch this.
I know.
So I can't. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna move on from that.
Okay,
But
all right. Elise.
No, never. I would never do that.
Okay. Why?
It's just no. Yeah, that's a great example because we're friends and like, I just wouldn't do that. It's
She was like, "Come on over.
I mean, I would be like, for what? Like, was she
to
going
hang
through
out.
a bad time?
Let's go on a date or something."
A date?
There we
No. I would be like, I mean, we can hang out, but I wouldn't do. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. That is the best
but
example you
don't
brought up.
Okay, but she's
Because-
out of state. You don't have, you know what I mean? Y'all aren't seeing each other on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly
I
basis.
know how my thoughts towards her, and it's all friendship. It's all that. It wouldn't.
Okay.
Like, unless I was just really like just needing something, and she just hit it at the right time, then
Well,
like.
You gotta add that with the more you get to know her.
I love Elise.
Yeah, but if y'all are hanging out on a weekly, monthly basis, you're getting to know her really well. You start catching feelings. I don't care who
I
you
catch
are.
feelings for Elise.
Yeah.
Mom.
Well, I know that. All right.
All right, so here, initially, me hearing, can a boy be friends with a girl?
A man.
A man
Yeah.
be friends with a girl. My initial thoughts is no, because a man wants to have sex.
Right.
You know, if he's going to be with a girl, near a girl.
Near a girl.
Yeah, I just don't.
But then I remember in my past, like more than 40 years ago, that I was friends with 2 girls, and I wasn't attracted to them. So,
But they wanted more.
right. So
okay, maybe it's this. Maybe somebody's getting friend zoned, and that's how you do it. Maybe
Yeah,
the other person wants something, and you say no, or you want something, the other person
Somebody's feelings
doesn't.
is getting tucked inside. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. So in the long run, I don't think they can be friends. But if I was dating a girl and she had a guy friend,
that's a whole different thing.
I'm gonna know, like, there has to be some kind of feelings or something.
I really do want to talk about this too, because this involves Lacy and that whole thing. He was dating Darla. If I was dating, and I used to have thoughts about this. I used to, because who we talked about earlier. Go ahead.
If they're my friend, like, let's say you, and my girl is friends with you, my girl's friends with you, I don't have a problem with that, because I know you. Yeah. You're my friend. You were my friend before her friend. You know what I'm saying? That's completely fine. If I'm dating that girl and me and her friend become friends, that's fine. But as long as me and the guy connect, that's fine. But if I don't like the guy, I'm gonna be like,
and
there's
then
something going on.
Also, there's a difference between hanging out with other people there and then one-on-one.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I'm dating somebody, and I used to be different, and I used to say, people used to say to me, "You're not in a relationship. You don't get that yet," and that is for a little bit was true, because once you've been in a relationship, like an actual, like, where you're like, are like protecting that person, like you really care about it, it changes things a little bit. Because I used to be like, oh yeah, I would let my girl go hang out with one of her friends, but now my mindset has kind of changed on that a little bit.
Because you've hung out with girls with that had a boyfriend.
Well, yeah,
and they were being flirty.
And it's just not a good optic. It's not a good look on you as a man to have your girl out, especially one-on-one.
Definitely, you're
especially one-on-one, dude. It's just not a good look, and you don't know what that guy's intention is.
Oh, absolutely.
Or no, you do know.
You do know. Yeah,
he's playing the long game.
Exactly my point. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I guess I've talked myself into saying they can't, but for me, I feel like I can. I can be friends with a girl and not.
Well, I can't now.
And even if I did have a thought, because thoughts are gonna come, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now, if she like threw herself on me, it's like, okay, I'm a man at that point. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's
all right. So let's get back to Lacy. So he has like 200,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, on what, YouTube?
So
but he has like Twitch and
he's
all
a
that.
Twitch.
Yeah.
What's up with these Twitch guys?
I don't know.
Hey,
it's the new wave, bro. It's the new wave.
We might be on to something here. We had
Sneeko, Sketch.
We had him have something drastic happen.
Yeah.
Now Lacy's coming out. You know,
he's coming out.
He's coming out.
You know what I mean, though? Like, they're like, oh, snap. Sketch is getting mad views and money from this. Hold on. Let's stage something.
Oh, you think this might be staged?
Oh.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. They're seeing all these Twitch people, like, coming out of the closet and stuff and blowing up. Mm-hmm. Everybody's talking about them. Right. So they're like, oh, what if I
came out the closet?
What if I have something
drastic? You can't discount that theory. You're right.
I know. Yeah.
That's how people are nowadays.
I agree.
Listen, you got I mean, would you consider Lacy attractive?
Absolutely not.
I'm a
right. So you got this beautiful girl who suddenly comes on to him.
Okay, now this is a whole different.
I don't know too much about this, but I can tell you, if you're getting notoriety, you're gonna have girls coming on to you. You know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
And this is why I want to have a relationship before I start making
Right.
good
Yes.
money and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because you
That's it.
never know if it's true love.
Right. Exactly.
Like, listen, I'm a lover myself, so I'm just gonna be like, if
Yeah,
it's
dude.
love, it's love. If it's not,
If I like, you know,
then I'll
and
take
I'm
the
going,
hurt.
and I'm going to, but when I make it, and I'm, you know, where I want to be, if all of a sudden some people that I've known come out the woodwork, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Now it's different if you meet somebody afterwards because they didn't know you before.
Yeah.
But if they knew you before and now you're up and now they want to
Okay,
talk,
yeah, that's
no, it's not
yeah.
gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And I'm a lover, so if she does like me for my money or whatever, I'm gonna believe in the love. Like, I'm gonna believe in it.
you're gonna lose half.
No. I'm talking about, like, if I meet the girl. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Obviously, if they've turned me down in the past or something
Yeah.
like that. I mean, not very many, but all right. If I'm meeting them, they know I got money and all that.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, so I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna trust in that love. And if I get hurt, then
Yeah,
good
gonna-
breakup
you're
good
gonna-
breakup songs. You know what I
You're gonna
mean?
use her. Then, yeah.
so you think Lacy should have?
His guard should have been up. It should have been a red flag, a beautiful girl coming on to him strong.
Okay,
so
hold
he's
on.
supposed to think that since a beautiful girl's attracted to him, that it's a red flag.
No,
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
he needs to get with an ugly girl. He's supposed to go for that.
No. I mean, it depends
So
on
his mindset should be: this girl is beautiful. There's no way she wants me, because that's a loser mindset right there.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you.
no.
You got.
I feel like I
listen,
could get
Dad,
any girl
he's got-
now.
He's
Why
got,
am I gonna feel like I can't get any girl when I got money?
Yeah, he's got money. He's got things going for him.
Right. That's
As-
what I'm saying.
But as a woman, you want that
Right.
in a relationship. So I have no knock.
Right,
I'm
me
not
neither.
knocking it at all. If a girl wants to get with you because you make good money, that's actually a good thing, kind of.
Exactly. I agree completely.
Because they want to start a family and
but
stuff.
that's
or-
not being
or
a
something.
But you,
gold-
like you said, you can't trust him.
That's not being a gold digger though, because there's a gold digger is like what we were talking about. You knew them before, they got money. Now I want them because you
Or
got my money.
turn them down, then
But
you realize
who in the right mind, guy or girl? I mean, usually that's not how it works with the guy, but this person is well off, and you're gonna be less interested because you're gonna be more interested because they're financially stable. and
Right.
they're set.
Exactly.
guy and a girl. I don't know about that.
Well, I know, but still,
We can
I
talk
mean-
about it.
I'm not doing that, dude. Do you
All right,
care?
we
do you?
can go on.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it.
We
Let's
can-
do it.
we can
Do you
do
think a girl making more money than a guy is like a issue?
For me, if a girl is making money and
She's the breadwinner. She makes the
making more
yeah.
money than me,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be less attracted.
You're
to her.
making. I'm gonna get even specific. You're like making what you're making now, and she's like, you know,
tripling that.
quadrupling it. Yeah.
If
Does that change the power dynamic?
there's a love there,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't think that does matter.
Would you be less attracted to her because she makes more money?
Before I was thinking no, but hold on, let me actually think about this. I
Yeah,
wanna think
because
about this.
I don't think money matters that much in the grand scheme of things. I think it's the love, like you said. But I mean,
Yeah.
in my mind, it would be it's hard to think about, honestly, because you're thinking like, okay, how it depends on the girl, because if this girl is like trying to like change the necessary like the roles of a relationship because of
Oh
that,
yeah, absolutely.
that's where you
not.
get into more like no.
Okay,
you know?
but listen, if she makes more than me, and she's not like overdoing that, like telling me about it,
Making you feel bad or something.
kind of rubbing it in my face a little bit,
Yeah.
trying to buy me things or something like that, like I'm talking
she-
like, oh, let me get you a Lambo, like no, like
You wouldn't accept that?
no, like, oh, I'm gonna pay for the house we stay in. Nah, I'm good on that.
That's a touchy.
If she let me,
So you're not okay with being taken care of?
no. I would like to be doing the like.
Dude,
all right,
yeah, here
I
it-
bought the house.
It's a manly
You know
trait.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah,
No,
it
here
feels
it
good
is.
to know that you went out. I told you about this earlier. There's
Even if
nothing.
she was making money, though, that's what I'm saying.
There's no better feeling than you went out, you hunted, you killed the animal, you brought it home to your family, and you watched them eat it.
Right.
And you know, there's no better feeling as a man to take care of and provide. you
But
know?
here it
I
is.
think
So
it's in us.
so
It's
if you-
in us to
if you-
provide.
If you guys are in love, you guys are one.
Yeah.
The money is as one.
It would be hard for me not to not be able to provide.
I would feel
I would feel horrible.
Right.
I would be
Without her
like,
buying things and stuff.
but it could be a
Now
good motivator for you to get your money up. You know.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother thing. You know, that's what you're You're like,
I got to make more than her. You know.
Yeah, I don't think it should be a competition. If there's love there, and she doesn't mind that I make less, obviously, and she lets me do my thing without being like, oh, here's this, here's that. I'm gonna have to buy us a house, or you know what I mean?
You're gonna have to, or what if she just does it?
Like I move in or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
If there's love there, I'm not knocking it. I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
I would like to.
It's a big
the
piece of
one,
the
but-
manlyhood. Your manlyhood is gone. I mean, not gone, but it's gonna hurt.
But if there's love there and she's not.
It all depends on the girl. Oh my god.
Then
Next
it's
subject.
Then it's okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If she's
yeah.
not like bragging,
Putting it
and
in your
being-
face and
yeah.
making you feel bad
Right.
about it.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
I think that's pretty much it on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But so to answer the question, do I think guys and girls can be friends? I think I can.
You don't think any other guy other than you can?
All right.
I don't know about that,
All
but
right.
I
Let's
can.
say you're going. You're. Let's say you're married. You
Yeah.
think it'd be good for you to go to another girl's house?
No.
Right. Exactly.
With like alone? Or her husband? there?
Without-
What's the context?
All right. Because I don't know what would the.
It doesn't sound good.
That would
at all.
change everything.
Yeah, yeah.
If you had a steady girl or whatever, and you went on a date with a girl,
No.
Right.
No,
Or
absolutely
even
not.
out with her?
No. One-on-one, no.
Or
Yeah,
even
no,
No one-on-ones.
no.
You
Yeah,
got
nope.
your girlfriend, and you take this girl along with you guys.
That's fine.
You think that?
That's
Yeah, that's fine.
completely
That's
fine.
fine, yeah.
Because
You don't think your girl will get jealous?
not if they're
No,
friends.
no, because-
Depends on the girl.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, hold on a second. I just thought about that. She's playing the long game.
Some girls.
Hey, let me get your number. I just want to text you when I'm you know, done at this place so y'all can come pick me up. And then she's texting you when you're not together.
Some girls are in competition as well. We got to think about that.
That's very
Some
true.
friends
True.
that are girls, they're in competition.
That's very true.
Some girls get ugly friends just so they can stand out.
Kylie, I'm leaving
You're
that.
leaving
I'm
that
leaving
in?
that in.
Yeah.
Next subject.
Yeah. So for me, I feel like I can. Y'all both say no. Girls and guys
Well,
can't be friends.
I didn't.
I think it's a crazy thing to say that guys and girls can't be friends. Like just to say that just sounds crazy.
Okay.
I can't say that.
Yes, but there's always going to be feelings inside somewhere.
Right.
They can be, yeah.
Listen, the
Yeah,
guy
sure.
ultimately wants to have sex with a girl.
A man is rarely going to turn down sex from anybody.
Right, exactly.
Nevertheless, a
My
girl
point.
that he thinks attractive.
Right, Right.
Nevertheless, a girl that he thinks is attractive and he likes her enough to be friends with her.
Right.
It's going to be hard for him, especially if
Right,
she's throwing it
exactly
at
my
him.
point.
That's the thing. If the girl's throwing it at him, then they probably aren't friends.
Hey, these guys out here know what I'm.
welcome
No,
them.
I'm talking the truth.
All right, I think that's enough for this subject. We've been
Amen.
going on for that for a while. What else is going on? So the Republican convention was started yesterday. Yeah.
We're not getting over that last segment.
No, that was funny.
That was good. So
The RNC.
the RNC was started last night, and there's a couple things that have come out. First of all, Trump picked his vice president, which is J.D. Vance. Never heard of him.
He's a
I didn't
former. Or,
Freshman senator of Ohio.
Dad, take over.
listen, he was in the Marine Corps. He was in Iraq. He's all right with me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it mattered too much who Trump picked. He could have picked me, and he still would have won.
Well, that's true.
I
Right.
think that would have been a good pick, but he could have picked anybody. It didn't really matter. When Trump ran in 2016, he needed more a established Republican because it's like we didn't know if this dude goes rogue or something goes bad.
Yeah.
We need to have a solid backup. Now we're all in on Trump.
Right.
Everybody's all in on Trump. That's all that matters. Trump, Mickey Mouse. I don't care. I'm voting Trump.
Yeah, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, but so he was first. This is his first time making a public appearance since the shooting. He had a bandage over his ear.
Yeah, gauze. Yeah.
Walked out. The crowd went nuts.
Good.
Yeah, he picked Vance. Let us know in the comments what you think about that pick. I've seen a few people complaining. A lot of it due to the fact that he is pro-Israel. I'm not really involved in that whole Israel stuff.
Right.
I just think I can't get involved in that mentally. I got too much going on. But a lot of people are complaining about that. I don't think that's it's whatever. But so that was announced, and then a lot of people are complaining about some things that happened during it. Apparently, there was a prayer, and the lady said prayed to some other god.
Sure, was what, Hindu?
Yeah, Hindu, and she prayed
East Indian. Yeah,
she prayed to some other god, and so people were like, "That's blasphemy."
That's what she was raised up on, though.
Yeah, like
Can't really knock that.
they didn't know that was going to happen either. They can't predict that.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Plus, like, we need to unite anyways. It doesn't really matter what religion you're of. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what Tristan came out and said, because the Amber Rose spoke as well, and she has a dicey past. She's done nude, and she's a model, and a lot of people are dragging it online. Like, why are you letting this porn star talk at the Republican convention? Like, she's not Christian, right?
Anybody
Christian.
can talk.
Yeah,
It's like,
that was wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that, dude. Like, the Republican Party isn't. They don't all have to be Christian. Like, we're trying to unite.
Right,
now.
unite.
And some
America.
of these.
That's
yeah.
what America is
You
about.
gotta exclude
freedom,
somebody,
dude.
yeah.
Like, you can't. Too many Republicans have this closed mindset of like, this is a conservative Christian party, and that's not what this is. We include
right. And what did
everybody.
You say?
America is not about that.
There's gays for Trump. There's trans for Trump.
Right.
Let's get Trump in office. Like, let's get Trump in office. Like, we're not fighting amongst ourselves. That's what the Democrats do.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We're uniters.
Yeah.
We should be. If we're not.
But like I was saying, Tristan came out and he basically tweeted the same.
Now
sentiment.
Who's
Tristan Tate. He's
Okay.
Andrew Tate's brother.
Right.
Obviously.
Well, some people might not know that.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, did you guys watch any of it? I thought it was.
Listen, I heard Amber Rose talk for about a minute. I thought it was great what she said, where because of the fake news, like I've been talking about, she thought Trump was the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it turns out she said it, that the fake news, basically. And that's why she thought the thought she thought,
Yeah.
about Trump, when in reality, it was completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm hearing
I thought
that
was good.
Trump said that the speech he had planned before he got shot was a lot different than the one he's going to deliver on, I think, tomorrow.
Right.
You also said a trans person spoke at the convention?
No, they posted in support.
Okay.
It was what's the trans name? Caitlyn Jenner or whatever it is. Yeah.
Hold on, which one?
No, Caitlyn Jenner
I've just
posted in support of Trump, and somebody said they made some comparison, and it was like, that's like saying a Christian saying something about another guy, and I was like, dude, what is going on? Like, it doesn't matter, really. Like, you gotta there's a separation between church and state, and for a reason. Like, politics and religion are separate, Which a lot, if you're Christian, of course, a lot of your values are gonna fall more on the Republican side, but that doesn't mean that whole party is
I don't get that myself.
It's just because a lot of Republicans are Christian, and a lot of them do have these like values that, like, they don't believe in gay marriage, they don't believe in abortion.
Well, here it is. It's really the common sense party.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I don't want to get too involved in.
I don't want to get too much involved in the whole Trump thing anyways. I feel like we talked about Trump a lot.
I don't know, but it's been good.
Well, it's
this conversation is good though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, very good.
Yeah. But I saw Something else happened there. I can't remember what it was. Donald Trump Jr. told MSNBC people to like.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, that clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they started talking like MSDNC would.
Yeah. Yeah. So he told him to get out. But yeah, Trump should speak tomorrow, I think, and he said it's going to be more of a.
Or is it Thursday?
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow or Thursday. He's going to speak, and he's going to basically said he's going to unite the country right now. His first speech plan was going to be more like, the typical, like, talking about the border, talking about Biden, but now he's going to pivot to more talking like, let's get together. Let's unite. Yeah. I mean, he picked Vance, so, I mean,
yeah.
Some people were like, we thought Trump was going to go all unite mode, but then he picks Vance, who was like one of the MAGA enthusiasts, but I think it's good for the country to get together on one person.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
I think so.
And what day is that?
It's either he's going to speak tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay.
I think that the convention is like 3 days, but they may have the fourth day he may speak. I don't know exactly.
That's the Jake Paul Perry fight.
Will
it be around the same time?
Probably. Yeah. The press conference. You got anything else we want to talk about?
I think that covers what we had in mind here.
I'm about to go eat some baby meat.
I think that you're not going to McDonald's.
Probably. It's cheap.
Come on,
it's cheap, dude. I need to eat something cheap right now. I'm trying to get through the week. I spent way too much money.
There's no way that McDonald's is real meat.
We're not getting into that right now.
No, you leave it outside for a month and it doesn't decay.
Hold on. You can find other places that are just as cheap. Why not
Corner
McDonald's?
Grill?
Well, if we're saying McDonald's is not real meat, I mean, there's
Taco
a lot
Bell,
of
Arby's.
Listen, for what?
Sonic is disgusting. I hate Sonic.
For the show, I think we ought to do a DNA test on McDonald's meat.
I don't know how to do that.
What? They must have like a home DNA kit.
Maybe.
Seriously.
Anyways, guys, I think that just about wraps it up.
Right.
Didn't want to get too deep into the Jake Paul stuff because we're going to be doing content on that all week, and I don't want to like just constantly talk about it. And same thing with the Trump. We've talked about that so much. I didn't want to just constantly
that was a good add-on.
Yeah, we're not a Trump podcast. We're not a Jake Paul podcast. We're not a whatever podcast. We cover everything, and it's just been big news that's been happening.
Right.
And
we're not a sketch podcast.
right, a sketch.
A streamer podcast. But I think we had good conversations today. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought. Do you think that guys and girls can be friends? And if so, at what capacity? Let us know your thoughts on the Republican convention, whether you thought, whatever your thoughts were on that. And then, let us know in the comments, what you think about this whole Jake Paul, Mike Perry stuff. And yeah, like we always say, remember to like,
comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. We love you.
All right. Peace.
Peace.